him sickle cell anemia, leukemia, HIV, lupus. He going through all these things. I'm growing up in a community that's been structured by another people that's benefiting off of us, so they not finna tell us anything to liberate ourselves. So through my programming, the first thing I say is this nigga lying. Ain't no way
Off
these are
top.
incurable diseases.
But he
But I
good.
kept
Dr.
listening
Savvy
to
wasn't.
Dr.
That's why he
Sadie,
dead
man,
now.
and
The
it
motherfucker
Nigga,
resonated
dead.
that's like
with
Magic
my spirit.
Johnson.
Me, I got an
Oh yeah,
addictive
he cured.
personality, so I ended up
Cured.
watching him for like
How's that
48
happen?
hours
Dr.
But
straight,
Savvy.
Easy E
straight
died.
for
Dr.
72 hours.
Savvy.
By
But
the time
Easy
I
E
got to
died
him,
though.
I
No,
Like,
knew
he
his
didn't die
wild
from
name,
AIDS.
his
Yeah.
children
you
name. I
didn't?
knew about
It was
the fig
more.
tree in New York. I got
I think
numbers
he
of
was
that
It was
boy
poisoned.
shit
more.
He was
talking all
So they
kind
poisoned.
of
just
stuff
told
about
us.
Dr.
They just told us
Sadie
that
and
part.
his wife to see what
They
type
probably, he
of
probably had it
natural
after a
remedies
while.
I could
Remember,
take to get
Suge
rid
Knight
of
said that
heart
he
issues and to get rid of
shoot
my
people up
erectile
to get somebody
dysfunction.
with
I
AIDS.
ended up
Now they
getting in
trying to use
contact with my
AIDS,
aunt
full
Yeah.
blown
sister,
AIDS, and
talked to
shoot
Yeah.
them
her,
with
and she
somebody.
was just telling
But
me how to
even if he
change my
did that to
diet and
Easy,
certain
Easy
herbs to
wouldn't have
take.
died that quick.
So,
Even that, because it
then I
takes a
started
while to
mixing up
do
my
all that shit. You
concoctions
see
and
what
my
I'm saying? That's why
herbs,
people was
but
like,
it just
hell no,
seemed
he
like it
died too
wasn't
quick.
enough information for
Wow.
me. So I
So he got
basically enrolled
shot,
myself into a
probably with some
herbology
battery
class, man,
acid,
went through
anything, but
herbology
I
whatever
think
classes,
he
I
fucked
had.
up,
learned
they took
I
it
botany.
out.
think
I
he
was
had
learning how to
cancer
file
before it was
plant
even
phone
cancer.
herbs. They did things like
Okay.
we had to do
That's what
True.
I think.
200
That's
hours
true.
of going out and
Okay.
scavenging through
See,
woods
people
It was
don't
some
and
know,
shit.
getting
It
all
was
these
but
some shit
herbs
that they
and
couldn't
breaking them
explain
down, drying
right.
to
them
the
out.
world.
So I did
Yes,
all of
You
but
know
a
what
that.
I'm
lot.
I
saying?
learned the
I seen the whole
concoction. I
thing
went
with
on a
his daughter and him, and they was
120-day
saying it. Damn, he
all-week
didn't die of
Yeah.
binge.
AIDS.
I probably
Hell
missed like
no,
3
all of
days.
them was saying
I
it.
was
That nigga
The
200
son
days
doc,
got
before
his
I
son
blew
got
all
up.
of
some
them.
good
So
music.
literally
Oh,
in
no,
the first
easy.
week,
My
everybody think I'm
cousin that be
exaggerating,
rapping,
man.
he
The
rap
first
with
week of
Easy.
me
He be
being
doing
on
He
good, I
got
was
some.
touring.
He got some good little music,
all
Jay
man.
good diet.
Meeks. Yeah.
I be out
He lost
there,
like
out there
60 pounds,
bumping it.
man. I lost
I
like
won't
60
forget why.
in a
You know what I'm
week.
Lil
saying?
Easy.
Yeah,
I
I'm
lost
bumping
so
a
much
little
weight.
easy, man.
Who
I
Lil
lost
Easy fuck with
so much
Game or just
weight,
different LA
I
man.
don't
niggas
even
scared?
know. I don't
He
even
be having
know.
different niggas on
I
his
just
shit.
fuck with Lil Easy. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
That's where
saying?
he
You
going.
know how niggas fuck with Lil
Yeah.
Baby, and I fuck with Lil Easy. I'm gonna keep it a West Coast thing,
Yeah.
man.
Cholesterol plaque that builds up around. So what the body does, the body is so smart. The body, instead of having all of those different types of toxemia go into the bloodstream, the more toxin you take and you eat, you create these new adipocyte cells or these fatty cells. And what they do is they engulf toxemia. So the more weight you contribute, or the more weight that you bring onto the body is because you have so many toxins. So the moment you start detoxing, getting rid of the toxemia, you lose the weight with it. Because the only reason why the fat cells are there in the first place is to engulf the toxemia
I
in the
really think
blood
I'm
before it
losing
won't
weight,
damage
nigga,
the
'cause I'm
bloodstream.
dying.
Because if you change your blood
Nah.
potential hydrogen to what they call
That's what he
blood
said,
pH,
man. You
you
gotta
die of
listen
something
to him,
called
man.
acidosis. So man, I went on
Acidosis.
this 120-day juice
Let me
fast.
put
The
this
first week,
down.
I lost 60 pounds, man.
Okay,
I
I'm
lost
gonna give him.
weight,
I'm
my
gonna give him the
skin
boat.
was
We live, Brody,
flabby.
though.
So then
Okay,
I had to figure
Huh?
out how to tighten
we
my skin
live.
back up. You know what I'm saying? How to
Oh.
do
Send a
lift
shout
more
out to
weights but
yourself
do
right
more
now,
reps.
nigga.
So I'm doing
Come on,
200.
He
You know
said
what
he
I'm saying? I'm just
lied.
using
right
a
now.
Yeah.
bench.
Huh?
I'm not even putting
I'm out
weights
here
on.
with
I'm doing
Brody
that
right now,
motherfucker two,
man. You know
three
what I'm saying?
times every
Shout
rep
out to
to tighten my
Christopher,
skin back up. I'm going after my thyroid, my
Nah,
period,
Mr.
this
to
Goodman,
tighten my
Doc,
skin back
Doc,
up.
huh?
And it just showed me how
Huh?
much toxins
Mr.
I have in my
Furley.
body.
We
In
outside,
100
man.
days,
I
me
mean,
and my
we
own
inside
juice,
though.
still
We
shitting out
inside, man.
250
We
meals.
inside though.
And I'm
We
like,
doing this
this
for
almost
history though,
crazy.
y'all.
And now
Okay?
I'm
I just want
21.
y'all to sit back and
21
listen to the
years of all
homies,
of that
man. Listen to
accumulation
the
and
homies, man, up here on the
accumulation
screen.
of just
yeah.
mucus buildup, of crystallization, calcium, all the bad foods I've been eating, alcohol, snorting cocaine, just out here living this wild life. It catches up to us. So I realized that we can't keep violating nature.
What does it say?
Eventually, nature is going to
Yeah.
violate your ass.
But he tell you how to
So I
rebuild
healed
it back,
myself, man.
restore
Once
your
I healed
shit, man.
myself, my mama seen it. I went to the doctor. I didn't have no more scar tissue on my heart. My kidneys was functioning at 100%. They was talking about dialysis, man.
See?
21. Kidneys now functioning 100%. The doctors wild. They don't know what the hell happened. They asking me who did it. They want to know the names. I'm like, I did it myself. They laughing at me thinking I'm playing. So they just wrote it off as a miracle. So man, my mama ended up healing my mama of hypertension, high blood pressure. She had things going on. Went to my sister, healing my family. I was a part of a gang, Black Mom Street gang. Yeah. To my brothers out there in St. Louis. Ended up
St.
healing a
Louis.
couple of brothers that
It
was in
better
the
be
gang that I
East
was
St.
with.
Louis.
And then man, this man that reached out to me on Facebook was a basketball player.
Dad took me there.
Basketball player.
East
Can't say
St.
his
Louis.
name, man. And he paid for my first seminar.
Truck
man.
driving.
And he gave me a lot of money, paid for my first seminar.
Truck
Told me I
driving.
believed him. He kicked off
East
my
St.
first
Louis.
seminar, man.
When
We
he said
13
St.
years
Louis,
later, man.
they had
Selling
me.
millions of
I had a
products,
flashback
had
of East
hundreds
St.
of
Louis.
thousands of healing testimonies.
Truck
My
driving?
dad, yeah, my dad was delivering a load.
You talking about the arch?
Hey, my dad was that's St. Louis, Missouri, nigga.
So what he say?
East St. Louis. Okay, that's a hood over there where they don't have windows. It's a cardboard
what is
Nah,
you
bro,
doing?
it's some
So I think
plywood
both of them put together is
and
what really
then
put
a
me on
hole
my
in the
path
middle
to
is so
greatness.
that
Because I
they
thought
can
I was
see
gonna be a
out.
rapper. I can sing, I can rap, I
Yep,
can play
it's St.
instruments, I can
Louis.
play the piano by ear. You know what I'm saying? I'm going on tours. I'm opening up for people. I thought my lifestyle was your typical nigga growing up in the hood. I'm gonna be a famous rapper. Man, that heart attack hit me and they put them clinks on me, man. It changed my whole trajectory of life, man. My whole
That's why I'm
trajectory of
scared of the
life.
doctor.
I'm like,
For real?
Yeah.
this can't be what it is. And I
That's
try
what
my
he's saying
hardest to
right
like get
there.
away from it. That's why I always say a true healer
You want us to
don't
get out
choose
of
to
here?
be a healer. Nigga, you run away from a responsibility like this. I was running, man. The Most High kept pulling me back,
You tired?
And I remember I had this dream where I
Huh?
lost everything.
There
I
you
lost
is.
everything. I'm a part of the Hebraic community.
You gotta
I
give
used
me
to
a
have a
picture though
congregation. It was like
before I
2,000
leave here,
of
okay?
2,000 of us. We used to read the
I ain't
Bible,
leaving for a
keep
while,
Shabbat,
but
all of
I
that,
need to
man.
take
And
a
I
picture
remember,
with my
man,
little
I was
niecey
living double
niecey.
lifestyles. I used to teach the Bible, talk about how you're not supposed to degrade women, but then I go on the road, go somewhere,
Hi, Uncle
open up.
Dame.
At this point, my manager was Booty Me Down. This one, Booty Me Down, was popping. Man, I'm literally on Shabbat day, Saturday, I'm talking about how you have to uplift the so-called black woman. She is the goddess, she's the queen. You know, she's the nurturing people to the children. Without her, the family structure will collapse. But then Sunday, I'm at the club talking about watch her show her ass off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm living this double lifestyle, man. And I remember my brother was like, you gonna have to give up something. You can't be fit strapped. Yeah. You gonna have to give up something, man. Yeah, and that day I really just gave up everything. I said, you know what, I'm finna pursue this. I see that what the Most High is doing to me and took everything from me. Let me just pursue this healing journey. So I, end up getting my certificate or certification in biochemistry. And man, I've just been taking off since then, man.
How many people you lost because people think like, man, this nigga, he cuckoo?
Man, literally, all of my homeboys I grew up with.
Yeah.
Hey,
did you hear what he said though? Nigga, that think you cuckoo. Okay? Remember that movie? One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? Remember that movie?
Hundreds of people, man. Like I used to run with a gang that was like 800 brothers. You know what I'm saying? We used to step in the club and fill the whole club up. So a lot of them ain't around no more. A bunch of them
Just
dead.
to feel like we took over everything.
That's listening to the information now. They called me crazy back then. That's hitting me up and like, bro, you
Dangerous Dame.
So it's a bittersweet moment to see them come back around. But man, I done lost a lot of people, especially the drugs and just death and gang violence. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just your typical nigga shit. And I'm just tired of the typical nigga shit.
I used to, what keep you focused? Like,
what keep me focused is looking at the community. You know what I'm saying? It's something called the Tyrone Mays Rat Experiment. You need to look that up.
Tyrone Black
Mays Rat Experiment. It went down in 1940. He ended up getting it from another psychiatrist in 1840. It's called the Tyrone Mays Rat Experiment. And what they did was they took
Tyrone Mays Rat Experiment,
and they split them and they divided them. And what they did was they created an environment for both of these rats to live in. And one subject, they took about 100 rats and they put it in an environment where it had clean water. They put it in an environment where it had the right amount of space where the rats can, get, basically if they wanted to be by themselves, they could. They made sure that it was good food in there that didn't have any type of poisons put inside the foods. They even gave them space to breathe, to go upstairs, downstairs. They just gave them this abundant environment, right? They put these rats in there. Mind you, these are the same rats with the same genetical molecular structure, with nothing different. They both came from the same mama, the same daddy, the same family tree, right? So they took these rats, they put one in a good environment, then they put the other 100 rats in a bad environment where they didn't get water. If they did get water, the water actually had acids in it. They made sure they didn't give them the regular food. I think they gave them like cat food or something like that with a bunch of pellets that was inside of them, right? They stuck them on top of each other.
Like
and
a
they made
fish.
sure that the space was very, very small. They never cleaned any poop out of the maze. They never cleaned the piss out of the maze. And they left them in there. They left them in there for 4 months.
That's why we be eating noodles and hot dogs and shit.
They went back and they got
Come on, man.
rats that came from the good environment and they put them in the maze.
And they ran through the maze.
Going through the maze very, very fast. Then they ended up going to get the rats that they put in the bad environment and put them in the maze. And they didn't know how to even make it through the first section of the maze. So he like, maybe this is a coincidence. So he did it. So what he did was he switched the rats. I'm
finna bring my rich homies. Bring the rich homies to the hood. Okay? They won't know how to act. You know what I'm saying? They be thinking
that couldn't make it through the maze at all, and he put them in a good environment.
And
he
they
waited
did.
4 months,
So
then he took them back out. The same rats that was good and smart, that was in a good environment, that he put in a bad environment, now they couldn't make it through the maze.
Who's that dude?
The same rats that was in a bad environment,
Who's
that
talking?
was dummies
What's
that
his
couldn't make it
name?
through the maze, he put them in a good
Who?
environment. Now they make it through the maze and making it life
What?
just fine.
Wade?
So
Y-A-K-I?
it ain't
Yaki.
who these people is as individuals. It's the
Yaki,
community.
shout out to
It's
you,
the
man.
environment that you put these biological entities in that changes the way they interact with their environment and with themselves. Did you know he did another 6-month experiment on the same rats that he left in a bad environment? Guess what they started doing? Killing each other. Some of the male rats started humping other male rats. Homosexuality.
Hey, bro, that's why I be talking about my brain cells be killing each other up there. They be up there killing, they be shooting at each other like, boom, 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 boom. Nigga, same shit.
This is a real rat experiment. So it made me start questioning. I had to sit back and really rub my shit.
That's tight. That's tight.
It's a survival mechanism at this point.
Now check this out though, guys. It was a selective group of female rats, and I really want y'all to look this up when y'all get home today. Watch it. It will fuck your mind up. The female rats, they started pampering themselves. They used to let their children just do what the fuck ever. They started pampering themselves. All they was worried about
hood rats. Which one of these?
See, these was the hood rats. The hood rats, right? Exactly. So the hood rats. Let me quote that. The hood rats. All they did was pamper themselves. The only thing that they worried about was their fur. They worried about their weight. They didn't worry about their children anymore. They weren't worried about the mama papa rat. The only thing that they focused on was their actual selves. And then the father rat started going to other different parts of the actual rat experiment cage and started like bullying on the younger children. It was crazy, man. Look, it gets so deep when you really start watching it. It even rapists started happening. Rape with the older male rats in the community started raping the younger males and the younger female rats. Same thing that happens in the ghetto where a young girl will get touched on by their uncle, or a young male will get touched on by their uncle or their auntie. This happens. So it's like, damn, is this rat experiment that's going on in Tyrone, rat maze experiment?
Damn, that's like back in the day when they used to test monkeys.
And then you have to ask yourself,
okay? Same shit. Hey, and dolphins, and whales, nigga, all that shit, nigga.
Put the liquor stores in these.
Then they know how we don't act.
Exactly.
You got something called Russian AK-47s. Niggas ain't never been to Russia.
No.
You got Japanese.
But we know about the AK. Right.
That's what he said.
We got grenades that come from. We got all these different things in the community of America that's outside of America when niggas ain't never left the block. How is they getting this shit was set up? So once I realized, like, damn,
here for us,
me and my people,
nigga, like all the drugs was. Like all the drugs was. Nigga.
Psychologically experimented on. That's what I'm
saying.
Damn. This is my motivation. It's time to break the psychological chain.
I want to meet him. I want to meet him
before
I'm dead and gone. I want to meet him.
Everybody that I come in contact with is gonna hear this.
He's good.
Health and all that. Me and Charlie been on it.
He's
Health-wise.
good. He's good.
Cancer, all that.
He's good.
Keep it real.
He's good.
Fake woke niggas.
Yeah, boy, it's a lot of them.
What about them fake woke niggas?
I blame that on the environment too, because we have to
I blame that on the environment too.
Yeah, facts. You have something called transgenerational epigenetic inheritance, right? It's called transgenerational. Transgenerational. You know, this come down through the genealogies of people. It comes from your ancestors. Epi means to be beyond. Genetics is above your genetic code. So transgenerational epigenetics is basically when you take on the characteristics, whether it be gifts, whether it be talents, whether it be spiritually, or whether it be mentally manifestations of those who come before you. You see what I'm saying? So fuck niggas is not a new fuck niggas is not a new thing. Fuck niggas been around since the dawn of ages. You see what I'm saying? So we just have to understand that we can't keep blaming. So I see a lot of people blaming the black community for the black issues and problems. Now, there do become a point where we start getting this information out so much, but if you look at the beginning of this, we didn't create these communities. We didn't create this environment. We are still suffering psychologically from things that happened to us hundreds of years ago. So when you see a fuck nigga is just a nigga that's stuck between the two. He don't know how to truly choose.
Niggas
so
say
his
bad
only
when I
way
call
of
him a fuck nigga
manifestation
on the
and
block,
operating
nigga.
through the matrix
they don't
is
even
being
know
a
what it
fuck
Fuck
is.
nigga to
you, fuck
himself.
nigga.
Usually
They
fuck
be
niggas is
mad
not
nigga
fuck
on the
niggas
block
to the
out
nigga
there,
that's
nigga.
next to them.
In
They'll
my
fuck nigga
house
to themselves
over there,
first.
nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
When a
saying?
nigga
It's
say
not
something
really to
stupid,
talk about other people,
they
to
don't even
keep
know what it
keeping it
mean
down.
though.
They
Like,
don't.
You ain't doing nothing but down in these things in yourself. All of us live inside of our own heads in the
we
first place.
do, we
If
do.
I take all the senses
All
away
of
from you
us
right
live in
now,
our
brother,
own
what
heads.
would you be? If I took away your
Boom,
eye
we should
sense,
put
you
that on the
couldn't
shirt,
see us.
Chris.
Your ear senses, and you
That's
couldn't
it.
hear me. Your taste sense, you couldn't
Come on,
taste your
man.
food. Your touch sense, you
Nigga,
couldn't
that'll
feel what the fuck
sell.
was going on in this
That'll sell
environment.
like a
What would you be?
motherfucker.
You would be
It'll
nothing
go
but
off the
pure
it'll go off the kite.
consciousness. What give
Just what he
consciousness
said right there is
actually
real.
life, and what gives
That's a
consciousness
gem.
the way to experience reality is these bodies. So they have found out a way to hijack our bodies, and they do it through dumbing us down through the music. They do it through dumbing us down to the foods that we eating, and they do it through poisoning our water, and they do it through literally pushing us in certain communities and keeping us from expressing ourselves or traveling outside of these communities. There's more niggas that's in jail mentally outside of the actual jail cell than there is niggas in jail that's actually inside the prison systems.
That part. That part. That
So,
part.
like I said, wake the fuck up,
Damn.
Black America.
Wake
That's
the
what we here
fuck
for.
up.
And this is a message to all of us.
Nah,
We
I'm
need to
just-
start holding everybody accountable. Everybody want me to come on these shows and talk about food. It's deeper than the food. It's deeper than the food. It's deeper than the food. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than the food, bro. Like, let's talk about this shit.
He explained and talked like my cousin Lance. No, Lance
Do
a
it.
Piker.
So,
Remember
you
Lance?
know,
That's what he
I
said.
remember
He
Lance.
I think we
explained
need to
it.
start
I remember Lance.
holding each other accountable. You know, when
What's
the
up
rap
with
music
the
goes
little?
down, we see that the
I
rappers,
saw y'all in the
Oh,
little.
yeah.
they
We
have a
went
lot
up
to
Y'all
there.
be
say,
flying?
and they're the ones
He
who
took
mold
us
the
Y'all be
flight.
shape
flying?
He
In
came
the
up there.
Cessna?
younger brothers and sisters
In the
that
Cessna?
growing up.
He had a four
In this
seater.
generation,
Me
In the
we
Cessna.
see that
Larry,
they're living
Next
Larry
time
there?
is ask him is in the Cessna.
It is.
Okay,
One
I'm thinking. Yeah, you better. Come on, bro. We right there on Freeport. We got them.
That's where he went to
And my
school.
brother can attest for that.
That's where he graduated from. But now he's driving the big boy. He
diseases
just
that's
showed
going
me.
on in the community.
He driving
Yeah.
You see that they're not even living
He driving
these
passenger. He
lifestyles
having
that
like
they putting in
200
the
pounds.
Hey, give me
music.
come pick
But
us
the
up.
younger ones is
That nigga
listening
making
to this
bread,
shit and
man.
they're portraying it
He
and
just
they're
came here
manifesting these things
Thanksgiving.
into their daily
Yeah?
reality. And they're the ones suffering
You
from
flew
this
in?
shit.
Nah,
So now we need to start holding them accountable.
He flew in right
Until
before
you change your
Thanksgiving, and then he came
lyrics,
back Thanksgiving
until
with
this
his
shit
wife
start
and all that.
promoting
But he
life in
flew
the
down here
community,
just to pick
we
up
not
my
buying
car.
another
I
one of
picked
your
him up at the
damn
airport. He
motherfucking
bought his
digital
own
downloads,
plane.
and we not coming to none of your
Yeah,
concerts.
because he an
I bet you
instructor
the
too, so
lyrics
he makes
will
money
change
like
things.
training people.
Same
You gotta
thing
go
with
through
the
him to
black
get your
women in the
license.
community. Same thing with the black males.
But I ain't
We have
finna
been
do it. I ain't gonna even
de-industrialized
have
and
to
we have
teach
been
me. I could probably
separated
learn how
as
to
a
drive
unit.
without a
We
license. I ain't
only
finna
can
do that
function
shit, 'cause I don't
properly
even like
when
that.
we're
But
together as a community. Why you think gangbanging works so
you
well
can,
for
like you
niggas?
driving a car without a
Because
license. That don't mean you can't drive,
transgenerational
niggas ain't got no
epigenetics
license.
So we
inheritance.
can
That's
fly
what we
like
did
that?
when we was in the lands of Africa.
We can
That's
fly?
what we did.
Oh,
We
yeah.
are tribal
There's
people. That's
up
what
there
we
that
did in
fly,
ancient
the
America.
little assessments.
All we know is clean.
Yeah, go like this,
So we
Dan,
do
look.
it good. It's just
Tap it like-
since these
like
people
here.
have put
'Cause if
these
you
things
look,
in
no,
our
the other way,
environment,
the other
we're
way.
operating with
Because you
them
open
wrong.
it.
That's it.
But look, you see the little thing, look in between there, you'll see the little
to
stick
take
thing
that
that's
stand, like
that.
said,
Keep
to
hitting it until that moves to
threaten
where it'll open.
these rappers and these artists and these
Look.
public figures with the abandonment
What, you
of the
gonna use
support
bathroom?
if they don't start pushing a better message.
So I think it'll be. I don't want to say it's going to be hard because I know that words are powerful and we can manifest things just by the tonation of our voices and our sounds. I would say it will be a little difficult, but I think that if you have to find men that's not afraid of death. Because that's what they always use against us, death. And a Negro would sell their soul for death. A Negro would sell out their brother for death. A Negro would sell out their lifetime soul partner and friend for death. So I think once we start teaching, I think it's going to take education. We need to revamp the education platforms and education schools and teach
We
what
Negroes.
true education is.
We just ordinary Negroes.
Learning your ABCs, your 1, 2, 3s, and your math and
We
reading.
don't know which way to go.
But it's things that's on top of that. True education.
Guess what? Cause
we
we ordinary Negroes.
See what the problem is and what's going on right now.
Maybe
One thing
you
is so-called
should
black
take
black
it
crime. The reason I'm saying
slow.
so-called because black is the color of meaning
Take
shirt. Of course,
it
we're not black.
slow.
We're copper melanated
Oh.
Aboriginal beings from the Americas. And some is but I think the first thing is education. Education is meeting the needs of a people. So we have to look into the community and look at all the things that the people need or things that are destroying and crushing the community. One of them is black on black crime. So then you have to get to the root cause. Why? Where is this coming
hey,
from?
they asked
And
me
why
the
is
other
black
day.
people
They
robbing
asked me the
black
other
people?
day, Brody,
Obviously, you robbing
when I was
somebody
at the
because
little
you need
meeting in my
something, and
community.
there's a system that's in place
They
not
said,
giving
"What
it
you
to
want for
you. So now
Christmas?"
you
And
have to
everything.
start creating these
I said
institutes and
for
these
us niggas
systems
to stop
that create
killing each other.
programs to give people.
You know what I'm saying?
Brother need $500 to pay his rent, and he putting on his black gloves and his black
That
mask.
was
and he got stuff he
like
get it.
that was my
It can be an
little
innocent
what I wanted
mediator
for
between
Christmas.
the point of
Okay,
him going to the
that's what
and
I
him
wanted.
picking up his gun. If I can meet him right here, like, look, nigga, here go $500.
Man,
You
they
want to
didn't
keep
know
this
what to
coming? This
do,
how you
bro.
keep this
Come on,
coming in.
man.
What is the
They
likely
don't
chances of
understand
him
it like
still
we
wanting
feel
to
it.
risk his
You
life,
feel me?
being away from his
They
children,
don't get it like
the rest
that.
of his life, going to kill a victim and rob? He ain't gonna do it. He gonna take the five. He gonna be like, look, show me the way. So that's education.
Yeah, but
Education.
the important thing is you gotta have that 5.
Yeah. But see, and that's why there's so whenever you build in a community, there's certain structures and there's certain functionalities that go into play. Every community have to have food.
Some niggas got their mind made up though.
Yeah, and look, but look, there's a war coming.
Yeah.
There's a war coming.
You're right.
And in this war, it's gonna be the righteous versus the evil. And as fucked up as we don't want to accept it, it's gonna be a lot of us versus us. Now, in something like that, I'm cool.
Hey, did I just say
for the
we
future
killing each
survival
other?
of my children, of my community, of my people. You either gotta get with that shit or get gone. So we can't act like the inevitable is not gonna happen. You know, the more and more consciousness is rising. You know, brothers and sisters is speaking out. This is becoming a new rap shit. This conscious shit is becoming a new wave. Herbalists is popping up everywhere. Thought leaders, critical thinkers is popping up everywhere. You see little bitty Malcolm X's and Louis Farrakhan's running around this motherfucker rapping. So the more and more we raise this high energetic frequency, the more and more the low energetic thought forms is going to be thinking of ways to come back. This is spiritual warfare. So civil war is coming between the so-called black righteousness people and the so-called
our own people.
It's coming. So for the ones that got their mind made up and can't get right, I'm just here to say this message. I have over 100,000 vegans that don't eat meat, that don't drink, that don't smoke, that read every day, that work out, that actually practice combat training, that know how to use a gun, that know how to use their mind. Their dick is not their God, their belly is not their God. You don't want to fucking go to war with a nigga who know who they truly is. So get
that
your
part.
mind right.
Amen.
Or don't. You see what I'm saying? But the war is coming. The war is coming.
Armageddon.
Before
Armageddon.
with anything else, we gotta, and I like that, we gotta deal with ourselves, whatever.
We have to deal with
our house
before we deal with, and it's supposed to be like that anyway. Every community deal with themselves, but so-called Black America. When you look at the Jewish community,
hello, how you doing, ma'am?
They have Jewish banks.
Bell of a town, how you doing? How you doing?
This is what I was trying to say. Whenever you build any community, it has these 4 fundamental principles. Everyone
Mayhem and miracles. Tay Weezy, the champ. What's going on?
Call a healing mechanism. You see what I'm saying? Everybody else will have to have economics, meaning
how you doing, Nate? What you still doing up? It's late.
At least food and water. Do we
what you doing? You out there in Texas?
Half of us is
what you doing? It's late.
So we need to learn how to grow our own food.
Me love you long time.
Water from the geo depths of the earth. We need to learn how to build our own education institutes. We need to learn how to use money or use a way of exchange. Because money ain't even really the way of exchange. We can do barter and trading. If I'm growing 100,000 apples and you growing 100 potatoes, where do we need money at? Let's make an exchange. So, and that's why education is so important. These are things that we need to start putting back in the community before we can get our identity
We need
back.
to move to
the
the
problem
grove.
is, bro, we don't know who we are. We don't know who we are. We don't know where we are. We don't know what we are. We don't know why we are. And we don't know when we are. When we start answering those questions, it's going to make us not only look at ourselves different when we look at our reflections, but it's going to make me look at you and you different. The love is different. Me knowing that I'm a God, that I'm a king.
What's up with the A's?
I automatically look at you like you a God, a king that come from royalty. Or that's why I greeted you, peace goddess. Right. No matter what you're going through and how you operating, because we see gods can fall and operate out of their lower selves in some But if I keep reminding
See
you
my feet?
more, just maybe,
Look at my feet.
hopefully, that's going to ignite something
Look at my
deep
feet.
within your subconscious
Look at my
mind to make you
feet.
change your
So then I mean, not always, but now do you stray away from bitch and nigga and all that
Look,
stuff?
I got my feet out here on y'all, bro. Hey, look, these are my winter socks.
Again, you speak how you feel.
These are my
You know what I'm
winter
saying? Sometimes
socks.
me being in a situation or environment
Okay?
like this, knowing big facts. Me and my manager, we watch it, we went through everything. Me saying nigga will have a nigga listening sometimes. But
Yep,
right
it
after I
would.
hit you with that nigga. Yeah,
There you
King,
go.
peace,
Yeah.
God.
That means you
Now
feeling
I'm
disrespectful to
introducing
me.
something else to you. You know, I speak two
Yep.
languages. I speak English and I speak fluent Hebrew, read and write and everything. So, you know, I'm realizing that the words is not always the powerful thing that come from your mouth. It's the expressions with the intentions. So, you know, Big Facts deal with a lot of rappers. The Big Facts deal with a lot of hip hop news, hip hop TV. Y'all have a very, very large platform, and there's a bunch of younger generations that listen, that love the trap, that love all. So they identify with nigga. So I'm gonna say nigga to catch your attention, but I'm gonna let you know you're not a nigga, you a god. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta learn how to swag shit out sometimes and be able to identify where you at, read the room, and then that's when you deliver.
No, thank you. I don't smoke or drink or curse or do drugs anymore. I'm rehabilitated. I've learned my lesson. I am no longer a danger to society. That's the God's honest truth.
Well, I
What did you have for
am.
breakfast today?
If you said something wrong.
I want to say oatmeal. You have grapefruit. You can't keep me locked up because I can't remember what I had for breakfast. You may as well lock up every woman over 40. What did you have for breakfast?
Black coffee, too sweet, and less than a cigarette. You don't remember breakfast because the electric shock
That
treatment
part.
wipes your short-term memory. And you have had 66 treatments.
And you zapped rosemary.
Get in the zone. Caliking zone. We inside, man. Okay.
People should
Shout out to the
look
homie
to
E40.
for knowledge.
Shout out to my fan bam. You know what I'm saying? My Brody, my sis. You know what I'm saying? My niecey. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, out here. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe spit a few of those names.
Chillaxing with me while I'm out here in the hood.
There's a few names that you feel like, hey, we should stray away from that type of energy and that type of knowledge.
Hey, Grace, let's crack a lacking. And then Glitz, we back. We back, y'all. We back.
That's a good brother to get a lot of, you know, he's a critical thinker. That's a good person to learn how to
We
analyze,
back.
to learn how to think.
I hope y'all still here with me, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy these bubbles, though, okay? Enjoy them a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But we talking, you know what I'm saying?
Clark. That's another one, man. Got literature out here, books out here, show you
Look,
how to
y'all wanna
move,
see the
how to
cat?
improve, how to operate within your environment. Of course, Malcolm X. Look up a lot of his lectures. Dr. Khalid Muhammad. These are another brothers that you can look up and look up and look into. Yeah, see, sometimes you gotta make sure. You gotta make sure. So, yeah. So them were people, you know, that I think though, and I think, you know, reaching 19 keys is most definitely a good one. But even for me, I would even go higher. Like, who talked your 19 keys? You know what I'm saying? Who talked your keys? Which is me. Them are the people I'm trying to get to. So everyone I just named are older ancestors that is no
You don't
longer
see that
with me.
head down like that, nigga? Nigga, if it ain't sleep, nigga, that motherfucker damn near dead, then. God damn, your cat sleep like it's dead? Nah, hell nah, nigga. Hold on, wait. We about to end this shit, bro. You said little cat?
He's intellectual enough to take the knowledge that he got from experience and from these other teachers and make his own thing about it. But, you know, I really like reaching deep into the depths of knowledge. And them the ones that got the great beards, man. There's something about them brothers. It's just hard. They like concrete, man. And they gonna be here forever. They were just like me and Keys is making our right now. And our names is gonna be mentioned millennials after we
set your
go.
phone down and let people listen to it.
I already did that. It was sitting right here.
Oh yeah, so they heard
It was already, yeah, they got it. Yeah, you can come back to it too, and you'll get a lot of this, right? Yeah. We still live, bro.
Everybody is talking about,
We still live, bro.
black woman, anybody
Okay.
that's talking about killing your brothers and sisters robbing, doing drugs, popping mollies, doing Zans, no matter who it is. I'm not here to discriminate anybody, any name. So now the next question need to be this then. Once we take that away, because some people, even if this message reach 1 million, only about 100 gonna really take heed to what we saying. Yeah. So now
I
once
was
we
gonna
take
say
them away
100.
from that
Yeah,
environment,
about
you
100.
have to put something in place
You're
back
right.
there. There's a actual brother. His name is Free Soul. He's a
Free
conscious
Soul.
artist. He's from Philadelphia.
Free
One
Soul
of the
from
dopest
Philly.
artists that I done ever heard with the consciousness. He
Listen
spelled his
to
name
him.
FR33SOL.
FR33
To do this, this is all
FOM.
based off of your question. That's somebody that raps amazing. It's another brother from Detroit named Courtney Bell. Courtney Bell from Detroit. He been running around with 6ix9ine a lot lately. You know what I'm saying? This another.
Come on, man, help us out.
That don't speak about degrading the so-called black. That don't talk about killing his brothers or sisters, that don't talk about popping mollies, raping, don't talk about these, because these things is what's molding and shaping the minds of the youth. You see what I'm saying? So, like, we have to understand, there's a quote that says, food for thought. It's more than just what you put into your body. It's what you put into your 7 senses. We eat more than just food. You know, you eat your environment. So if we can change the environment, we can change the trajectory, and we can change
I'm in the environment in the hood.
Real shit.
What am I supposed to do?
In some type of
Manage it and keep it cool.
What about the people who have not been
Watch out.
been awakened, they didn't have the trauma that you had to enlighten them? Like, what's your approach?
My approach to that is doing what we're doing now, coming here on these airways and just spitting the raw fact truth and hoping they get it. And if they don't, hope that they experience, that they receive, because everybody got to deal with the universe. Yeah. Just hoping that that won't be their last
Don't nobody listen to OGs no more.
Scare straight tactic like it was.
Don't nobody listen to OGs no more. I wish they did.
I don't believe in, having children out here and you just giving them your wealth. I believe that you need to work your children hard. I believe that you need to be hard on your children. I believe that the world is hard. I believe that society is hard. So in order to truly raise a high quality man and a high quality woman, they're going to need to experience some type of struggle in life. So, I'm not here to stand between you and your karma. I step out of the way and let you get that, because hopefully going through that traumatic karma experience, you're able to rearrange the way your neurological aspects is actually manifesting out here, and you can truly start walking in your true path and in your true nature.
That part.
Nah, for real. What I was gonna say, I'm really kind of stuck listening to you, bro. I think you dope.
Oh, I appreciate that, King.
What I was finna say is, let's get back to this food.
Yeah, let's do it.
I know niggas be wanting to, I want to get some of that shit. Like, what's the best, like, pills and shit, like vitamins that you supposed to take, like, as a vegan?
So as a vegan, so what happens is when you on, so for instance, everybody talk about the protein. Protein is a myth. When you look at a protein is what you would call a complex amino acid structure. We don't need proteins. First, we have to establish that so-called black people, who I will call the indigenous aboriginals of the Americas, which will be us. A lot of us think that we from Africa, and a lot of us is not from Africa. We've been here for thousands and thousands of years. When you look at our biology and our molecular makeup, we're totally different from any other species on planet Earth. Our blood is different, our DNA is different, our bone structure, we have more bone density than any other race of people. More bone density. Our noses are wider, theirs are more narrow, our ears are smaller than theirs. Everything about us is totally different. We have something called melanocytes or melanocytes, what you'll call melanin or carbon. They only have something called pheomelanin. So once you realize that we are a specimen of a people, we are literally the chosen people of the Creator.
I'm just listening, y'all. Okay. Thank you for coming in on my live, y'all.
That means we need a special
Caliking916.
One thing we don't need is what you would call complex amino acid structures. We need
family,
amino acid structures, and these things come from your fruits and your vegetables. I don't want to get on here and push that we need supplements or we need pills, because we don't. What we need is holistic food that have all the vitamins and all the nutrients and the bioflavonoids that's in it. So we need to focus on growing our own food. Now, people don't have their own land, so they're going to have to go shop. Go shop at a local farmer's market. Make sure that you know the history behind your food. But this goes back into the community. Men don't know the history behind a woman, and they hit them the same night. They don't ask who their mother is, who their father is. They hit them raw, have a whole baby bomb, and fuck their whole life up. We're doing the same thing with the foods, where we're not testing the foods. We're not wondering who the mother and the father of this food is. We don't know if it's been hybrided, if it's been homosexually hybrided. Same thing with the weed. You know what I'm saying?
Vegetables can be homosexual.
Man, vegetables, fruits, all of that. Yes, yes, you literally can. Yes, you can hybrid and do certain genetic selections with the embryos of plants or plant embryos, and with male plants and the way the pollinators go and pollinate that create a specific hybrid that can mess and tinker with your DNA and your genes. So processed food equal a processed nigga. Organic food equal organic king. So you asking a question about about basically vital minerals, or what you would call vital amines. You would literally get them holistically from your fruits, your vegetables, and your herbs. So I just give y'all a few of them organically. Organic kale. They don't have any herbicides, insecticides, and pesticides on there. It's good. They got calcium in them. They got magnesium in them. They got potassium in them. That'd be good for you. You see what I'm saying? You have other things, fruits, berries, and melons. Fruits are very, very energetic. If you actually look at the energetic things of fruits and vegetables, when you look at them, they yield energy. So anything that's living or that have a biological impression or blueprint in life has an energy marker that come from it. One of them is fruits. If you eat every 10 units of fruits, it actually yields 12,000 angstroms of energy. That's the unit of measurement. That's 12,000 angstroms of energy that you get when you eat every 10 units of fruits. When you eat every 10 units of vegetables, it gives you 9,000 angstroms of energy. And the reason why I'm talking about energy is because energy is important. That's how we're able to sit here and talk. It's called ATP, adenosine triphosphate. This is what gives you
Alright, Nate.
vitality for
Thank
life.
you
It
for
gives you
coming
the
in,
will
Nate.
to
I
live.
appreciate you.
It gives you purpose.
I
Without this
appreciate you.
ATP,
I
you can't
love you
produce energy.
long
You can't
time,
emit the
mate.
signals that moves and
I
cause
love you
amino
long
acids
time,
that
mate.
give you life, right? So
Okay?
check this out. If
I
you eat
love you
meat, if you
long
actually
time.
measure the 10 units of meat, it only measures 3,000 angstroms of energy. You see what I'm saying? So we just went from 3 all the way to 9 when you get to vegetables, all the way to 12 when you get to fruit. So everybody asks what's the perfect food to eat. It's going to be your fruits and your vegetables. And then if you look at the anatomy of our bodies, the anatomy of our bodies do not look like felines. They do not look like carnivores. Carnivores are actually horizontal. We are vertical. We are upright people. Carnivores are vertical.
We
They sit
stand
close to
up.
the ground. Carnivores have long canines. Carnivores also have big stomachs that have higher hydrochloric acid in their stomachs. Our hydrochloric acid in our stomachs can't even break down these complex amino acids that you call protein. That's why a lot
That's
of people
it.
that eat meat
That's
got
it.
bad digestion,
Bad
get bad
digestion.
heartburn, because a lot of
The
that meat turns into something
heartburn.
called putrefaction. When you
Yeah.
eat fruits and vegetables, they go through a process called fermentation.
That
You
part.
see that? So if you look at us, what I did was I
Your
went into nature and I
digestive
looked around and
system
I
all
said, who
messed
looks
up,
like me?
bang.
Who's the closest thing that looks like me, and what are they eating? I looked at the cats. They don't look like me. They was eating what? Meat. I looked at the cows and all the herbivores. They don't look like me. These 3-ton animals. They eat nothing but grass. But everybody asks, very closely assimilate. But what I found was the damn gorilla, man. And when you look at the gorilla by nature is yes, the primate kingdom. How about that? Yeah, primate kingdom, or naturally frugivores. So I said, damn, the primate closely assimilates with the so-called human body, right? And I looked at the teeth. Now they do have canines longer than ours, but the reason why they have long canines is for battle. You see what I'm saying? So they evolved to grow them. But when you look at them in a natural
Bigger the
nature
teeth, the
state,
bigger the
especially
bite.
when they're in the low plains and not high in the mountains, they eat fruits and they eat berries. Or sometimes they eat bamboo shoots and stuff like that. But they do not eat meat. And then you look at them, they're the most muscular, some of the most strongest primates in the actual jungle. So where did they get that
Gorillas.
protein?
Gorillas.
What about a horse or a cow that don't eat meat?
What
All they
about
eat
a
is hay
mule?
and grass, or what you would call
What about a hyena?
what you call horsetail grass or horse shaving grass. What alpha sprouts. They can get up to 3 tons, but they don't eat meat. So we just, I just don't want us to get very, very stuck on the vitamins and stuck on the capsules before we work on the diet. If we can change our diet into a living and start eating correctly, we won't even need the capsules or need the vital minerals. But what I'm gonna do for y'all though, you know what I'm saying? I really, really do fuck with y'all energy. Me and my manager we're gonna ship y'all a lot of stuff once we leave here. We have it overnighted. And I got this new capsule out called Coherence, man. And it's with all of the B complexes that we was talking about before we started this transmission. And
Take
it
it
got
easy,
lion's
Abe.
manes
Stone,
mushrooms
what's
in it,
going on,
cordyceps
Stone?
mushrooms, reishi mushrooms, trumpets, everything in there for your brain. It actually grows new dendrites and melanin neurotransmitters inside of your brain to have you focus focus, your memory gonna be like, how y'all think I'm up here spitting like this? I'm on that coherence. You know what I'm saying?
Coherence. I'm on the
Straight up,
E40.
brother. So
I'm on the E40.
man, I take like 4 a day. Nabito, my manager go crazy with him. We go crazy with him a day. And how old are you, Nabi? 58, man. Memory.
58.
I'm talking about you can see the difference now. Like
He's
he's
58.
looking for stuff, or he be have his phone in his hand, be like, where my phone at? Phone in your hand, Nabi. Man, like his whole way he's manifesting and thinking is totally different. So it's called coherence. I'm gonna send y'all some of that.
All natural.
All natural. That's all we do is all natural. So if you want to have certain types of vitamins, or what should I say, certain vitamins that's missing that we need to be paying attention to in the Americas, is we're very magnesium deficient. But I'm talking about number one in magnesium. And magnesium plays a very crucial role in the body because every cell in your body needs magnesium, especially the nervous system, because what it does is it relaxes the muscles. Most people that have hypertension or high blood pressure have a magnesium deficiency, because what happens is magnesium acts as a catalyst and it relaxes, or what you would call dilate, the blood vessels. Now, and then they have too much calcium.
That's what's wrong with me?
Magnesium supposed to go together. That's why I don't believe in supplements, or basically what you would call isolated chemistry, because you start playing God. I call myself God, but I'm not saying I'm the Most High. I'm saying I'm a reflection of the Most High, which makes us gods and goddesses. So when you take magnesium, you have to take it holistically with calcium. That you can't get that in supplements. You got to get that from whole food. You see what I'm saying? But what calcium does is it's called contractility. That's actually what constrict the blood vessels. So when you see somebody that suffer with hypertension, they got high blood pressure all the time, it's because they missing magnesium in their arteries, or they.
He out here lacing me up, man.
That blood flow properly through their veins, so it creates this pressure or the force against their artery wall, and that's what raises up the blood pressure. So simply healing high blood pressure is getting more magnesium into your diet. Same thing with zinc. Same thing with
I need magnesium.
My
blood pressure be high.
Most of our so-called diseases that we're suffering from is because we are mineral deficient. And the reason why we're mineral deficient is because these people are purposely stripping our soil of minerals. So now, remember I was talking about education? That's something that we need to start providing to the community. How do you get minerals back into the ground?
I'm bit busy here cooking.
Agricultural farming.
Yeah, what you cooking? Stoneheart, what you cooking?
Figuring out ways to literally break down their soil again.
Stoneheart. I mean, your heart is like a rock. Is that why? Is that the name? Is that?
When the new spring comes,
I'm
all
just.
These minerals are back into the ground that they.
I was always taught
so we
that.
need to be teaching them how to land. You know what I'm
saying?
The
name means everything.
That land and landing is the same word. You know what I'm saying? They say we landed on this planet Earth we call rock. Well, if you landed, how in the hell can you land if you don't even own land? You know what I'm saying? But we owning Benzes, Bentleys, but we going to an apartment building. You see what I'm saying? There's something coming. And we acting like we don't see this shit coming. We see.
What you think coming?
It's either nuclear fallout. I think that's the inevitable. Nuclear fallout.
Well, we about to go to war with somebody.
There's a lot of things leading up to it. We see that food scarcity is crazy. Like a lot of people haven't been watching. Check.
Watch on the internet go out.
Food scarcity, how we
Watch on the internet go out. It's
going. Not on the shelves no more. Then we see all of the ports been shut down.
Didn't Russia already? You know. Saying
Russia and all these different wars and rumors of wars that's happening.
So they already banned. They already hijacked. Come on, bro.
Y'all know that most of our
all it takes one person to get rid of our electricity.
They now dealing with a whole bunch. They dealing with Africa. They dealing with North Korea now. So life as we know it within a couple of years will not be the same no more. But we too busy doped up off the medicine. We too busy doped up off the junk food.
Like, yeah, we finna eat dinner tonight.
What's coming? And if you
know what I'm saying? We gonna eat dinner tonight. We got gas in the car, all that. That's how it is.
Let's prep, cause some shit finna hit the fan. And guess what?
When they hit the fan, we ain't gonna know what to do. We ain't gonna know what to do.
Y'all see the new COVID just rolled back out, right? Y'all peeped it. It's back. It's back.
COVID is back and back. Okay, it's back. It's back and back. Okay. Watch what happened. It's all this shit happening in another country that y'all don't even know about.
Man, I'm telling you. So what happens if you own your own land and you know how to farm? You know how to plant your own seeds? We have something called a seed sovereignty program.
Caliking916,
we give away a bunch of seeds. We just got into contract with a bunch of HBCUs and college universities where we're going to be supplying thousands of seeds to them, every 6 months? So, like, we need to start getting into the shit that looks whack is what we need to be promoting and pushing. The only reason why it looks whack is because the rappers and the actors and the celebrities is not making it look good. We control our own narrative. We just gotta make it look good the same way we make looking, tricking
Yeah.
on women and degrading
Nigga,
women and killing
having
our brothers and
Jordans.
sisters. How we promote that
Nigga.
and make that shit look
Yeah.
good. We need to stop doing that and then do the necessities and the basic things that we need as a people. We need to start promoting those same things, and we will see that the whole consciousness will shift. Seriously.
That part.
How you put value on that?
How you put
That's what it
What
is.
you mean? How you put a value on that?
So we create
What you
value,
mean?
right?
How you put a
There's
value
really no
on
such
that?
thing as
I
value.
just told you the
Value is
value,
based back
nigga.
off of morals and
Value
beliefs.
is what
If
you
we
think
can
of
change
it.
the beliefs and
It's
morals
what
of
you
the
can
people,
value
then we'll
as
create
of
value.
me.
If you look back in the Bible, the shit we doing is very looked down upon. But guess what is looked up upon? A virgin. A virgin in the Bible was worth unlimited amounts of money. You know what I'm saying? You got a virgin daughter, and you want to marry my daughter, I'm going to need 20 cows. I'm going to need about 45 acres of land. I'm going to need all them goats you got here. You see what I'm saying? So if we just bring that back and show how virginity equals a righteous woman, women ain't just finna be giving out pussy like that no more. You see what I'm saying?
Like the homies and my African homies, girl. I'm telling
But
you.
we just talking about the value system, though. We
They
said
let
what's
me
gonna
know.
bring value back. Whatever we put our attention on is what brings value. You see that? I remember a point in time
But
when
we
Louis
out
Vuitton
here,
didn't
man.
mean nothing. Niggas didn't know nothing about Louis Vuitton, but a rapper
I'm on
put
the
it
blade
on.
right now,
Rapper put it
y'all.
on. Y'all, Fifth and Saks. I didn't know nothing about Fifth and Saks until Yo Gotti said, Gucci, Louis, Prada, you know I shop at
Not
Saks.
really.
I'm
My
like,
heart
damn, Jay,
is
we need to go to
soft.
Saks, nigga. I don't know even what I'm going to Saks to buy. But just based off of a powerful voice in the community, mentioning something brought it what?
Cool.
Value.
They made it cool, yeah.
Yeah, so we bring value to shit.
You're right about that, though.
So if we get enough people
Put some money on my
supporting
books,
my
y'all.
message,
Give me
enough
monetized.
people
Give me
supporting
monetized.
ITG's message,
I'll
enough
give it back to
people
you, Cash
supporting
App.
all those who's coming up saying
Come
the
on,
same
man.
thing.
Help me out,
Enough
man.
people, enough celebrities, enough musicians, enough rappers, enough singers, enough people that got these podcasts, because y'all the real powerful
Because
ones.
we're
Because they coming to y'all to get
ordinary
interviewed. Enough people
people.
pushing this narrative. Man, this shit will change overnight. The whole value will be flipped.
We don't know
Straight
which
up, we just need to
way
really
to
start
go.
voicing what's really real.
Guess
There's too
what,
much
y'all?
fake shit going on these
Because
airlines.
we're
And there's not enough people talking about what we're
ordinary
talking about right now. And that's the reason
people.
why I appreciate y'all. Because y'all didn't have to have me on here. Y'all didn't have to do this. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm glad we're doing this right
should
now.
take
Because,
it
like
slow.
I said, this going to reach so many
Never
people.
mind, I gotta hear
but
this
the people
dude
that
right
it
here.
need to
Bring you
really
upside.
get, it's gonna
We
hit, and it's
outside,
gonna
man.
ignite
You
them,
outside.
and they gonna
We
be doing the
inside.
same shit
You
50
be
years
inside. I
from now
take
for
that
what I'm
back.
doing now.
I gotta
That's
stop
how we
saying
need
that.
to do
I
this.
bet.
I'm not saying this
That's
shit
how I
gonna
be
happen
outside.
overnight,
That's
but
how
I'm
I know
saying
I be
brick by
outside
brick,
too much.
step by step.
If I say that.
What you doing?
Man, how many
Dangerous.
times they done tried
I'm
the
Danger
government tried
Dame.
to kill me a couple times already. They tried to sue me for selling. Look, they tried to sue me for selling neutral. They call it pseudo pharmaceuticals. This is what they called it. In the paperwork, it said pseudo pharmaceuticals. And I'm like, if anybody's selling pseudo pharmaceuticals, it's y'all.
It's
You
the
know what I'm saying?
pharmacy.
I'm selling herbs.
Shit.
But man, they follow us around. The FBI always follow us around. I get many.
They probably there right now. Nigga, y'all niggas don't even know it.
Many death threats, you know what I'm saying? I get those a lot. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said in the beginning of this transmission, I'm willing to die for this. Because I gotta die anyway. I was talking to Nabi yesterday. We just talking, we always go through our daily things where we just spill our hearts to each other to make sure that we on the same level. And
I don't got nobody do that.
My age,
Spill their heart with me.
right? And I was telling him that the average
Spill your
man
heart with me.
lives
Tell me how you
72
really
years
feel.
old. The average man,
Okay?
the average woman.
I want to be that
84,
one.
Right? This average. Now me, since I'm healthy, I don't eat meat, I don't be drinking, smoking, and doing all of that stuff. I just gave myself an extra 5 years because I still got toxicity in me. And even though I cleansed my body, you know, this is a lifetime detox. I spent 21 years fucking my entire life up. I'm only 35. Y'all do the math. I got some more cleansing.
Nigga, and I'm
You see what I'm
46.
saying? So I just gave myself an extra 5 years.
That's a trivia question.
I did the math.
When
right?
I do get
so
monetized.
I did 74, 72, take away 35. It left me with, I think, 40, 45.
Shout out to the two in the chat.
Don't quote me on it. But
I
then
guarantee
I did the
you
days,
it's my fam
How
bam.
many days is 45 years, or whatever that came up to? It gave me
Okay.
164,025 days. That's how much time, averagely, I got left. I don't have time to be bullshitting, back and forth, arguing with no woman.
That's
I ain't got
it.
time to be beefing with my bro. I got
Nothing.
160. Matter of fact, that 25 left, because that's 24 hours in a day. So that left. That was yesterday. So 164,000 days left. What the fuck are we doing, man?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
What are you doing?
So it just brought things into perspective for me. What really matter? Why are we here? We are here to experience. We are here to create these experiences, to learn this information, to bring it back to the source and the creator. While we're doing that, we are making genetic copies of ourselves, who we call our children, and we're putting them through the same things. Like, we have to start preparing. That way we don't have to keep coming back into these realities and have to learn and relearn and rebuild. How about we learn and we build, and then we leave something back for our children can already have as a gift when they get here. And we can't do that doing what we're doing now. Everybody's saying do it for the culture, right?
Not
if
at
you
all.
actually look at the root word to culture, is to cultivate. Cultivation is what you do
Culture
when you form.
means to cultivate.
Is this
Means to
culture
blossom.
growing,
It
or
means
is
to
it
grow.
disintegrating and destroying itself within? It's the latter. So is this truly a culture? Because there's no type of cultivation that's coming from it. But rappers getting killed. Rappers getting all types of STDs.
Rappers wasn't killed out back in the day, bro.
You see that? Rappers not being in
Rappers
the
wasn't
household,
getting killed.
all these
Only time
children not
rappers
being
was
able
dying
to
back
be
in
in
the
the
day, in
household
my
with their
time,
families.
they was dying
All
of
these
AIDS
Draco
or
cases,
something.
drug cases, brothers and sisters getting locked up, degrading black women. Like, is this growing? Is what we doing right now having a positive outcome on the community?
Nope.
No.
No.
So we can't say that shit is culture.
You can't.
We can't. So it's like, when is we gonna be real with ourselves? Like, I know this shit is hard to accept what it is, but it's like, when is we gonna grow some nuts and be like, you know what? We're too old for this shit.
I'm not mad.
Like, it's time to really change the narrative. Like, and not only that, we got the power to do so.
We do. We outnumber everything. Everything. Everything.
Words, man. Any final words for the people? Any final words for the people, man?
Yeah, man. I love y'all. I need y'all. And I just hope you love yourself and need yourself more, if we can come together as a collective consciousness and as a community to start eating better, to start treating our bodies better, treating each other better, for we can truly, truly take back our consciousness and get what is already rightfully ours, which is the Americas.
That part.
This whole planet, to be honest with you.
Right on.
There it is. www.bigfactspod.com. Salute
right
to
on.
you. Appreciate it.
Sexual immortality. So these are things that come out of a man that corrupts a man. We're talking about eating. So these are the things that defiles a man. It's not talking about eating defiled food. These are the things right here. And Peter chapter 3 tell you about that too. Okay. Sexual immorality, impurity and debauchery, adultery and witchcraft, hatred, discord, jealousy, fits of rage, selfish ambition, dissensions, factions, and envy, drunkenness, envy, definitely a good one, orgies,
blah, blah, blah. All kind of the.
Hey, what the Bible, that's what the Bible
Yeah,
said.
that's what the Bible said. Well, man. Walk with me. I rock with you. Nah, you can't. No. It's G, 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 G. Yeah, it says. No, you won't think it's that. You won't think it's that at all. You won't think it's that at all. Hold on, man. No, don't even worry about it.
because you're not fucking sinning. Right. So the things that defile a man is deeds. So that's what he's talking about. So they don't talk about washing your hands. And the Ten Commandments don't say you got to wash your hands. What they was trying to do is they was trying to hold Christ to oral tradition built off man, and that wasn't backed by the Father Yahweh. Right. That was the difference. So he's like, how y'all trying to pin a crown on me that was created by man and that wasn't coming down from the Father on high? Damn. So he never backed eating unclean meat, nor even insinuated that shit. Right. Because that'd make him a liar. Right. And if Christ is a liar, then why the fuck is we even in the truth? Talk your talk. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, y'all.
Give better help a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Make your brain your friend with BetterHelp.
Make your brain your friend.
/85 South today. Get 10% off your
On right, so not there, not none of y'all ever heard.
.com/85 South. So if you need somebody to talk to, you want somebody to talk to, and you're thinking about talking to somebody, go to BetterHelp. It worked on me. It's working. I'm a work in progress. How do you think I'm this great? I needed help. I went and got BetterHelp. Now they help. And I'm better. Hey, what's up? It's Carlos Miller. If you haven't gotten on Prize Picks, you must don't like money. It's the easiest way to play daily fantasy. Getting started is easy. All you do is register. Go over to Prize Picks. Use my promo code 85 South. Why are you trying to copy my picks? Get off my page. Use promo code 85 South and take advantage, man, because it doesn't get any easier than this. Go.
85 South.
Cheap. Cheap. Hey, man, welcome back to the 85 South Show. Yeah. Come on, man. Yeah. I ain't had no threesome, man. Y'all already in here arguing and everything. Wanna continue to live healthy. You dig what I'm saying? This is one of the guys that we should be following. This is one of the guys that we should be protecting and supporting, you know, because a lot of these people who know this type of information be scared to share. Yeah. And one thing about information and how we gonna grow is we gotta share it. So we got none other than our dog. You did. Yeah, King! Yeah. Appreciate it. Yeah. Peace and blessings, King. Peace and blessings, dog. And blessings. Peace and job. You the GOAT, man. You the GOAT, man. Appreciate it. You the GOAT. Not only you the GOAT, like, the background check up, too. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, man. Introduce yourself to the audience. Give them a brief
Yeah,
rundown
buddy.
of what you do and how you do it.
To the audience, my name is Yakar Raphael. Everybody call me Yaki. I am a master herbalist.
Yaki.
I'm a biochemist. Man, I'm a Reiki healer. Anything to do with healing modalities and just truly healing the body. That's what I do. We got many healing testimonies. All you got to do is look them up. They ain't fabricated. We ain't faking. We ain't lying. I got 2 clinics. We run an herbal store. Man, anything in healing. I'm a dietitian. We change people's diets. But ultimately, what we do is we change the mindset. What we try to do is we try to go to the people and get them to look at health and disease in a different perspective. And by them looking at life different, they're able to take on new types of journeys, and that's what really heals the body.
That's
So
it.
I don't even like the word master herbalist, but since I got the certification in there, I use that. But I call myself a master healer. Right. So that's me.
That's it.
I mean, an herbalist is
We
a healer,
need that.
because if you know you're taking the right herb, you're gonna be healed. Because
You taking the right herb, you're gonna be healed.
with some chemicals.
That's that greenery.
Right. But so the reason why I don't like taking that position as an herbalist because it kind of like limit me. Like I just deal with plant medicine, but I get into psychology, I get into past trauma, past history. You know what I'm saying?
Let us know what an herbalist is and kind of what you was doing. What separates you from just being an herbalist?
So basically, an herbalist is a person, you come to them, you get diagnosed by MD. You do got naturopathies too. With these or doctors that actually have a doctorate in ND, they actually have a license to actually prescribe you herbs. You know what I'm saying? So you do have doctors that do take a naturopathy journey and holistic methodology and healing. But what an herbalist is you come to them with a diagnosis, and then based off your diagnosis, they give you herbs as a remedy. Now, it was like this, though, before the late 1800s. In any hospital you went to, they gave you herbs. But what happened was, with John D. Rockefeller and the whole petroleum oil movement, what he did was he started introducing the pharmaceutical companies to actual oils. So what he did, he started buying off colleges, he started buying into different schools, and he started changing the way we view medicine. Because a lot of the oil wasn't selling because we wasn't heavy into the Industrial Revolution at that time. So he wanted to make billions off the oils, just hundreds of thousands of gallons of oil. Right. He like, what I'm gonna do with it? So what he did was he bought into the colleges and stuff, and they started infusing petroleum oil into your herbs. And when you mix oil and herbs together, it creates something called pharmaceutical medicines and drugs.
That's gas.
That's how he became a multi-dollar trillionaire. So most of the pharmaceutical drugs that we take today have petroleum oil in it, and this is facts. All y'all gotta do is look it up. So what an herbalist is, he before that time. An herbalist is a person, and usually it was women, it wasn't men. It's because healing somebody is a very feminine, nurturing nature to somebody. So it usually was women, African women, indigenous American natives. They was the ones taking plant medicines, and based off of your symptomologies, they will give you this medicine and put you on a certain fast or restricted diet, and between a week and 90 days later, you was
The anti-sleep.
of the so-called disease. And the reason why I'm saying so-called is because
They back to sleep.
diseases. I don't think that we get diseases. I think that the body gets symptoms, and these symptoms is the body trying to heal itself. And when you get these symptoms, you have been programmed since you were little to think that these are diseases. So you then go to the doctor. The doctor then take your symptoms and diagnose it as a disease, and then give you a pharmaceutical drug. So the approach I take is you get these symptoms. These symptoms, if you just slow down and you listen to what your body is doing, you will see that your body, or these symptoms that you experience, is the body trying to eliminate toxic waste, toxemia, dead cells, cytotoxins, cigarette smoke, all these toxins that we're taking in from the environment. For instance, if you cough, just do a cough real quick. You feel that in your chest? That's breaking up coagulated mucus. So when you cough, that's
Breaking
your
up
body's natural
mucus.
way of healing itself.
What? When you cough, that's breaking up mucus, y'all.
Fever increases circulation, and it also
Fever
slows down
increases
swelling.
circulation.
So everything that they label a disease is actually the body's natural way of healing itself. So if we can just change the perspective of the black community and to get them to look at health as, no, my body is not sick. My body, my body is not going through turmoil. My body is actually working magnificent because it's trying to get rid of something. Then we will be able to actually take control of our healing. But once you take that power from people and you in control of their healing, once you take food from people, you're in control of their food. Once you take education from people, you're in control of their education. You take water, you're in control of their water. Then you become a full-blown slave. So my ideology is this: if we can take our health, our food, and our water, that will be a major part of our self-freedom and our sovereignty. So if we start with health is what's going to bring generational wealth. So an herbalist is somebody that brings you plant medicine based off of your symptoms, and then those symptoms go away within a period of time.
Yeah, that's what's up. And I think it's
Yeah,
crazy
that
that
part.
they flipped it to where the pharmaceuticals is what they call traditional medicine.
Yeah, and then
And
ours
they
is
call
called
what you do alternative.
primitives. When the plants have been around since the beginning
How they
of
could be
creation.
alternative when they was here before?
And exactly.
But you know why they say so?
That's the
So,
same dude
because it's the
that be
word
on the comedian show.
alternative.
Yeah,
Alter.
Yeah.
So it's gonna do something to you.
Yeah, fact.
Native. That's foreign.
Yeah.
That ain't. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how we look at native
I like
stuff
that.
here.
I
You know
like
what I'm
that.
saying? So that's crazy.
Yeah,
But
money,
yeah, I
money
like
make the
it,
world
man.
go around, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's some evil people out here, bro.
Evil
And we
ass
trust
people.
pharmaceuticals
You
way
right.
too much.
You
You see
said
it
it.
with the
It's some
even
evil,
the drug
evil
users,
ass
whole
people out here,
syncretism.
y'all.
People love doctors. Bro, I
Evil,
don't know why so
evil,
many people
evil,
brag on who
evil,
got the most
evil.
medicines. Like,
That's crazy.
I got a clinic. We didn't have thousands of people monthly. Like, this is real big. We global. So
Don't nobody
thousands of
care
people
about
order
you
from
like
us
that, like
a
you think
month.
they do.
I
I'm
done
telling
seen
you.
old black people literally brag over their medicines. Now, this is my diabetes medicine. I'm like, y'all are bragging about how much medicine y'all taking,
Right.
not knowing that you literally sedated your whole entire life. You
Right
are never
now,
sober enough to even know who you truly are. But that's what these things are
all the
created for.
medicine
That's
you
what the
take,
polluted
you
synthetic
don't
food,
really know that
food,
you
the
sedated.
polluted water, the polluted air. Just think about how the pollutants in the air, all these things is to keep us sedated from keeping us from knowing who we are. Because the
I
moment you
call
find
it
out that you are
population
truly
control.
chosen seed of God, you done chosen people, you know, it gives you a different perspective of life. Once you realize that you are a direct descendant of God, or you're a direct descendant of these holy bloodlines, it's going to give you a responsibility. And now you have to be in control of all your actions and what you do in reality. See, right now, we can just say, no, we niggas, we ain't shit, we bitches, we hoes. When you have bought into the ideology, it's easy to just let shit roll over. It's easy to not have responsibilities. It's easy to ain't be shit. But soon as you find out you God, you go, oh, how do God act then? Damn, I'm God. How the fuck do gods eat? I'm God. What do gods drink? That shit changed the whole ideology and the projection of your life. Me finding out I was a descendant of God, I was chosen, it changed my whole path. I done been shot, I done been stabbed, I used to snort cocaine, I done been to prison. Real, like he know my background. I was dead for real. You know what I'm saying? I got bullet wounds, I got metal from here to here. I almost died of internal bleeding. I got stabbed by a 9-inch ice pick by a crip. Getting jumped in the project. So like I done been through that. Bro, waking up and finding out who I was and finding out how important I was to society, bro, and to my people, it changed my whole life. I went from hurting my brothers
You
to
sound like
crying
me a
and
little
seeing my
bit.
brother get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about our perspectives and the way we view ourselves. So I just think us as black kings and queens, having the power that we have, having the platforms that we
Ain't he
have,
up?
you know what I'm saying? It's okay to have fun. I love it. And what y'all doing, y'all are healers. Y'all know that, right? Y'all make niggas laugh. Do y'all know how healthy that is to the so-called neurological system? Laughing is healthy. People that laugh every day live 13% longer than angry people. So y'all are breathing cancer and all types of
Hey, Brody coming.
Huh?
I'm coming. I said Brody coming.
Yeah.
The fuck? Oh shit.
Oh, you old motherfucker.
My bad. My bad. Why you got this all that? What the fuck? That look like a heating blanket right there for one. And then this look like I can get up here.
This thing that. These motherfuckers done got away with $20 million.
Say what's up to YouTube.
That man over there was on YouTube in our bed, nigga.
Man, be quiet, man. It's a TV, bro. Why, damn? You have,
Oh.
I'll come on. Stop doing that, bro. Damn, nigga.
Nigga, I thought you was filming that.
Nah, hell nah, nigga. Tat, tat, tat. What the fuck, man? Tat, tat, tat. What the fuck,
You already know
man?
what this is.
It don't even matter, but they gonna get a little bit of it. Shit.
They,
Okay? Damn. Look, it's them but bubbles, though. Like,
I seen that,
yeah.
nigga. But I seen the picture, though.
Oh,
I'm like, what the fuck?
nah, you thought, okay, bro. This ain't no movie. Nigga.
I cannot.
This ain't no movie, nigga. I'm about to end it right now, okay? Look, I'm gonna press the X. Look, no, it didn't go off yet. I'm gonna press the X up. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes, I do.